Hey everyone, my name is Hug Life, and today Joker and I are doing 10 cartoon conspiracy theories. Alright, so for this first one is that Aladdin's genie and the salesman are the same person. Remember the frame narrative at the beginning of Aladdin? While some enterprising viewers on Reddit have noticed some alarming similarities between the salesman trying to pawn off what we soon discover is actually the genie's lamp, or an identical one, and the genie himself. Firstly, they're both voiced by Robin Williams. Secondly, they both wear blue with a red sash at the waist. They have the same facial hair, bushy eyebrows, and a beard that ends in a little curl, but the clincher is this. They're the only two characters in the film that have only 4 fingers. So the genie got free and decided to sell trinkets. I mean, it's not totally impossible, but as one Redditor says, go deeper, the genie is the merchant trying to sell himself.
Whoa. What's up, everybody? Joker Jr. GT here, and I got another conspiracy theory for you. We all know that Squidward from SpongeBob just hates everything. Well, what if he hates more than what they show? The theory is that Squidward is part of the KKK. I mean, just look at this guy. He could all he needs to do is go to the meeting and, okay, you're in. And just look at Patrick. It looks like he's on the ground. It looks like Squidward's making him clean up that mess. Yeah. Alright, so, in the episode, Squidward tricks SpongeBob and Patrick into thinking that he was dead, and also refers to them as his slaves. That's some creepy stuff right there.
Okay, so for this next theory, this one is that Dr. Claw is the real Inspector Gadget. According to this popular fan theory, related by Cracked, the reason we never see Dr. Claw's face is that he is actually the real, or at least the original Inspector Gadget. That is, according to the theory, which states that the Inspector Gadget we know and love is a robotic recreation of the man Dr. Claw once was, a normal human detective who suffered a terrible accident. That's where his conveniently smart niece comes in. Penny, in her grief, recreated her uncle as a crime-fighting robot, ignoring that the real man wasn't dead, only disfigured and insane. This would also explain why nothing ever happens to Penny, even though Claw's cronies seem to catch her every episode. She always finds a way to ruin Claw's plans, and because she's the only thing he still cares for. And hey, remember the part at the end of the opening theme where Gadget turns Claw's chair around and there's a bomb in it? A bomb that then explodes in Gadget's face? Perhaps this was meant to be symbolic. Perhaps there's no Claw, just Gadget. Is it too punny to say mind blown here?
Okay, guys, for this next one, we got Wall-E is the cannibal robot who destroyed Earth. Yeah. Sweet and cuddly robot in a post-apocalyptic setting, or merciless scavenger molding the new world to his liking. According to one Reddit user, definitely the Lacto? I'm not sure. Sorry. Just wait, I just need to scroll this down. The Earth Recovery Act was going perfectly fine until Wall-E unit went rogue. This particular unit wasn't very good at its job, often refusing to crush particular objects. Instead, it wanted to keep these trinkets as treasures. However, all of the other units were still indiscriminately compacting everything, including trinkets this particular Wall-E wanted. So this rogue unit began destroying all other units and cannibalizing their parts. It continued its senseless cannibalism until there weren't enough Wall-E units left to combat the growing problems of Earth. Its continued cannibalism allows this rogue unit to continue operating long past its original operational lifespan, continuing to function for over 700 years. Alone, he can now selective pull out and protect his trinkets while still compacting all of the Earth's junk. Sorry guys, I'm just all messed up now. In the movie, we've seen tons of mindless parts cannibalism performed by our let's just skip that word. Protagonist. He takes the trends off of a fallen What? Hug Life does not know how to spell. Without a second thought, he hoards the parts of his dead brothers in his trailer along with his precious. Oh my god, guys, I feel so stupid. Alright, Hug Life just got this all wrong. But I'll finish reading it anyways. He had to protect them from all the other Wally units. The reason why there was still so much trash on the Earth despite 700 years of compacting is because of all the other compactors were killed early on, and for 700 years, only one unit has been working on the trash instead of a whole planet worth of units.
Alright guys, so for this theory, this one is that the fairies and the Fairly Odd Parents are metaphors for antidepressants. According to a theory that comes yet again courtesy of Reddit, Timmy's fairy godparents are simply metaphors for Zoloft and Prozac. They're there to help him through his problems, but only until he doesn't need them anymore. Plus, not only did they start showing up at the same time as his problems, but there are some serious side effects every time he uses their magic, quote unquote.
Okay guys, this one's a very short one. As you can tell, this one is about Charlie Brown. And I'm pretty sure that you guys heard this one a lot. This one is about Charlie Brown is dying of cancer. According to at least one theorist, my personal explanation for why Charlie Brown is in Peanuts is bald is he is dying of cancer and dreaming up everything in the strip. Nothing ever works out for him and his life is a disaster, but he's simply channeling his sadness into his dreams. That's messed up.
Alright guys, so for this theory, it is a SpongeBob SquarePants theory. Alright, so like most things on the internet, this SpongeBob theory is from Reddit. The existence of SpongeBob and his strange friends is the result of radiation from nuclear arms testing that was performed on the Bikini Atoll in the late 40s and early 50s. Since they live under the atoll, the town is known as Bikini Bottom. Out of all these theories, this one makes the most sense. After all, the show was created by a former marine biologist.
Okay, the next one is Courage the Cowardly Dog ran from 1999 to 2002 and focused on the adventures of the What? Husband?
Wait, what?
What? What is this word that you speak? This one is titular. Titular. What?
Technical difficulties? Courage is just looking at us like you guys are professional.
Alright, we'll just skip that word. In his life as a pet of two elderly farmers called Murrow and... What is this name?
Eustace Baggett.
Eustace Baggett.
We don't
Yeah.
watch this cartoon at all.
The show often depicted Courage encountering frightening and supernatural beings and depicted the trio as living seemingly in the middle of nowhere. But according to some theorists, neither of those things are actually the case. It's been theorized that everything that happened in the show is simply a very normal world through the eyes of a very normal dog. Courage sees the house as being in the middle of nowhere because his elderly owners don't take him out for walks, and as a result, he doesn't know anything what is beyond the borders of his own property. Courage sees normal people as being frightening monsters simply because they're so much larger than him. And this theory explains why, even though he often tries to protect his owners from them, they are always completely nonchalant and unaffected by the things their pet sees as being evil and dangerous.
Okay, so for this theory, the theory is the Flintstones' bedrock is actually a post-apocalyptic wasteland. In 1987 TV movie The Jetsons Meet the Flintstones, Elroy's time machine was meant to transport the Jetsons to the distant future, but instead they ended up in Fred and Barney's Stone Age bedrock. However, consider this. What if the time machine was right and bedrock is actually so far in the future that it's really a post-apocalyptic wasteland?
Okay, guys, so this is the final one, alright? All Scooby-Doo villains are victims of an economic depression. You know how Scooby-Doo villains never really seem to be all that bad? Well, it may be because they all lost everything during an economic downturn, which forced them to turn to crime in order to make a living until, that is, they got found out by Scooby-Doo and all the other guys such as Freddy, Daphne, Velma, and Shaggy.
That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy and you want to see more cartoon conspiracy theory videos, then please crush the like button and subscribe if you're new to our channel. And
Yeah. I got a little tongue twisted on some of the things, just to avoid those, like, don't even pay attention.
yeah, he's kind of new to reading. He just learned a few days ago.
No, it's like I'm not used to like having a script in front of me, so basically that's why I like doing everything off the top of my head.
Yeah. So, do you want to say goodbye to our fans and Scooby-Doo Kid?
Oh yeah, JoJo, I know that you get mad whenever I say that you're Scooby-Doo, but
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh Reggie.
Goodbye, guys.